Okay, good day everyone. Today we're going to talk about how to create a login page in C#. How to create a login page in C#. Okay, for us to start, we go to File and then select New and then click on Projects. Okay, so here let's search for Windows because what we're going to use is no form. Okay, so we select Window Form and then click on this first one, Windows form.app and then in bracket .net framework. So click on that and click on next. Okay, yes, we will give it a name. Let's say login. Let me make it login form. Okay, and then click on create. Okay, so when you click on create, it brings us here. Okay, so once we are here now, what we need to do, this is our framework. So we're not need to reduce this framework. Let's reduce it. Let me reduce it a bit. Okay, so now I'll go to toolbox, click on toolbox and then search for label. This is label, so I'll drag it out. Okay, so here now I'll right click on the label, and go to property. Okay, so here we come to the side and we can change the name of the label here. So let me say username. Okay, and then let me increase the size a bit. Okay, I'll click on font. You'll see Microsoft Sans Serif. Just click on it and it brings you here. We make it bold and then increase the size to 12 and click OK. Okay, so we are good to go now. You can see that the size is now bigger. Okay, so I just need to copy this and paste for my user for my password. Okay, so I will right click also and go to property. Then here I will change the name to password. You see text, look for text here and then change it to password. Okay, and then you know that the password always comes with a special character, so we need to change it to special character so that whatever the person imputes, maybe impute his password, it will not be visible for everyone to read. So we need to change it to a special character. So let me search for that here. Okay, I'm searching for where we can change that to special character. I've not found it there, and I'm sure it's there. Okay, no, until we put the text input. Okay, so we just leave this way and then we go now to toolbox and select text box. Okay, so we select this one and drag it out. So this is where someone will input his name. Okay, so for that now we need to change the name, because we are going to work with a name in the coding area. Okay, and the reason why we are changing the name is that we may have a lot of text box and so we may be confused on the right one to use. So we go to name. Okay, so we see name here and in front we change it to let's change it to TST user. Okay, so we're going to be working with that. Okay, so now I can just copy this and paste. Okay, so I'll use it for my password now. Then I'll come here also and change it to TST password. password. Okay, so now I know that someone need to input his name, his password, and I don't want it to be visible for everyone to read, so I need to change it to special character. So that's what I was talking about the other time. So now we need to change it to special character. Okay, we'll go to password car, and in front here let's put the special character that you want to see there. Okay, so let me put this. So this will be the character that will be showing whenever the person puts his name. Okay, so we've done that. The next thing we're going to select from toolbox is button. Okay, let's look for button. Button is a clickable event. So with this button now, someone can just log in. Okay, so now we need to change the test name to login, or submit, depending on what you're working on. Okay, let's log in now, and then the name that we're going to be working with in the code area, change it to btn login, because we may have a lot of buttons in there, so it will be easy for us to quickly access. Okay, so let me increase the size. So I'll go to fonts, click on it and expand it. Okay, so make it bold and increase the size to 12. Okay, this will do. Okay, now let me just change the background and change the four color, which is the font text. Let me change the color to white. Okay, so I'll now change the background color to like blue. Okay, so I'll come here, click on this drop down button, go to custom and change it to blue. Okay, so this will do. Okay, now so I'll just need to copy this, just copy and paste. Okay, so now let me just change this one to edit button, edit. Okay, so the name I'll change it to btn edit, okay, then I'll just copy and paste again. Okay, so this time around I'll change it to exit, just to exit everything. So this one now I change it to btn exit, and then the text name, which will be the one that will be appearing here, I'll change it to exits. Okay, so that is done now. Okay, so if I log in, I need to log into another page. So first thing I need to do is to get another page that I'm going to log in, because if somebody log into an app, that means it's going to do other things in other aspects. So let me just go and bring in another form. So I'll click on the login and then go to add. Okay, so I will click on form, okay, so I'll just name it welcome page. This is my welcome page. Okay, so then I will add. So definitely if somebody log in now, it will bring the person here. Okay, so for us to know that it came here, let's just put something there. Let's just write let me get a label and say you're welcome, you are welcome on board. Okay, so you know that the person just logged into this place. So let's go back here and go to the login button and double click on it. So it brings you here. So from here now, we can now begin to write our codes. We can start writing our codes. Take for instance, let me just use something like this. Let me go back here. Let me go back here and click on this button. So I'll create something here. Let's say strange user, and I'll assign, let me say I assign Paul to read. Okay, and I'll say string again password. So let me just use it as my variable name, and then I will assign Paul 123 as the password. Okay, so now I'll go back to that btn. I say if someone wants to log in, if in brackets, if tst user dot test equals to Paul and tst password dot test equals to Paul 123. Okay, if it's like that, so what will happen, I'll now open a parenthesis and I say where I want it to log into, which is welcome page, welcome, and then use a variable to cache that. Say well assign new welcome. Okay, and I create a function for it. Okay, so then I'll come here and I'll say well dot show, and then create a function to it. Okay, so this will now open another page for me. Immediately I log in, you know, so that will exactly do the job. Okay, so I can decide to hide the form after logging in. So let me just hide it. I just click and create hide and create a function for it, and that's it. Okay, so let's go back to now to this place and then click on the edit, double click on it, and then we just want to, if somebody finished logging in, the number there should, the names and whatever the person will pass in there should just delete. Okay, that's what we want to do. So we now say test user dot test assign nothing. Okay, so this will do the job. Okay, and we say test password dot test assign nothing. Okay, so this we just delete whatever anyone put here. So let me just comment this one out so that we can see the work. Okay, let me just comment it out. Okay, now let me go back here and then select on exit. So here we just say application dot exit, that's all, dot exit, and create a function for it. Okay, so with this now we are done with our login in page. So let's just run it and see now. It's running now. Okay, it's now up. So if I say Paul as my username, and then I say Paul 123, you should be able to log me in. Okay, so we are logged in to our welcome page. Okay, so let me remove this welcome page, then I can edit this. You can see now it's gone. Okay, and then I can exit. Exactly, so that's exactly what we are creating, and it worked perfectly. So thank you so much for attending our class today.